Hi everybody, thank you for coming back and joining me for the second part of my Nutcracker review. This episode isn't actually a review, it's a discussion, a question that I want to put out there. As I said in the last video, it was pretty hard for me to get through the trailer for Disney's The Nutcracker because one issue stood out for me so much and it was really hard for me to get past it. And that issue is that this movie is featuring Morgan Freeman. And the fact that it does leads me to ask the question of Disney, where's the line? Just a few weeks ago, as many people probably know, Disney fired James Gunn as director of the upcoming Guardians of the Galaxy 3 for tweets he released almost a decade ago. These tweets were incredibly inappropriate and disgusting. And Gunn himself has said that he's not proud of them and has apologized numerous times. They were really bad attempts at humor from a point early in his career when he tried for shock value and to get a rise out of people. Now, I'm not here to argue my opinion or whether or not I think Disney was right for firing him. The fact is they did, and have even more recently stated that despite the outcry from both fans and people that worked on the film, they are not going to reinstate Gunn. The statement that the chairman of Walt Disney Studios, Alan Horn, gave is this: "The offensive attitudes and statements discovered on James's Twitter feed are indefensible and inconsistent with our studio's values, and we have severed our business relationship with him." The values of the studio that he discusses is, of course, as anyone who knows anything about Walt Disney Studios can tell you, that of being family-friendly above anything else. It's with the release of this statement, among other things, but mostly with this statement, that leads to my problem with the Nutcracker and with Morgan Freeman. Earlier this year, news was released that nearly 10 women had come forward accusing Morgan Freeman of sexual harassment and inappropriate behavior. Instances on set, while doing promotion for his films, and at his production company, Revelations Entertainment. Almost 10 women. With another almost 10 people saying they witnessed accounts of sexual harassment and inappropriate behavior with Freeman. And those are just the ones that we know about. As a CNN reporter suggested that there were others that seemed to have information but did not wish to make a statement. So although there have been no charges in the case, it doesn't look very good on the end of Morgan Freeman. So with all that information, and the statement released by Mr. Horn around James Gunn's firing, that's what leads me to ask the question, where is the line? Why is it that Disney was so quick to fire Gunn for tweets that don't uphold their values, but there's no consequence for Freeman, whose actions clearly don't uphold the values of the company? Is the line that if you're an actor, then it's okay, but if you're someone who works behind the scenes, then you'll be fired? But then Roseanne was fired from ABC, a Disney company, over racist tweets not long before Gunn, and she's an actor. Is it that Disney doesn't actually care about their values? They just give in when politics are involved, as is the case with both Gunn and Roseanne. Do they feel there wasn't enough time to replace Freeman? Well, that's no excuse. Just look at all the money in the world replacing Kevin Spacey with Christopher Plummer after the first trailer for the film had already been released. Is it because the pure size and star power that Morgan Freeman holds? Because that would be incredibly dangerous and exactly what the Me Too movement is trying to put a stop to in Hollywood. The truth is, I don't think we'll find out the answer for where the line is because I don't think Disney themselves know. It doesn't seem to be a conversation they're having, but they need to. For the sake of Hollywood and the future of the movie industry, this is a conversation that needs to be had and is being had elsewhere. But Disney, as a major studio that is only continuing to grow, they need to start having it too. Because if they don't, I'm truly scared for the future of any employees of that company that might themselves one day become victims. Thank you.